So we start every podcast the exact same way. What is the biggest for fuck's sake moment that you've had in business today or life, but generally business?
You want to take that?
Ooh, I can start.
Yeah.
I've got a few.
Most people have a few.
There's a few.
It's like what one is today.
I don't know. Yeah, yeah. I guess like one from the past. I guess just as a accountant, sort of going up through the ranks in previous firms.
Yeah.
You started to get a little bit more responsibility, and you get like a bit more. You can delegate some work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, this is my opportunity to show some. Young
leadership.
Snappers.
Yeah.
Yep. Give them some.
Show 'em who's boss.
Yeah, well, a bit like that, and a bit of guidance, and so I was like, okay. When I was a junior growing up, we used to collate all these sort of documents together for the for the client, the tax returns, financial statements, put them in a nice, pretty sort of bound folder.
Oh yeah.
That was one of my jobs as a trainee, so I was just like, oh yeah, I'll give that job to someone else and see how they go. Now it's time for me to spread my wings, nurture some young little accounting babies.
Brad?
Yeah. And to send him off on his way with all the documents printed, ready to go. Yep. So just go bind these up. Use the binding machine. You'll work it out. Don't worry. Oh my goodness. Yeah. What came back was just he'd obviously gone and bound the documents on the wrong side of the page the first time round.
Oh, no.
But then rather than going back and reprinting them and, whatever,
Oh,
just not
he's like,
telling me, he comes
try.
back. And I'm opening it up, and some pages upside down. There's things with like with binding on the wrong side of the document, holes in the page. I'm like, mate, the meeting's 15 minutes.
Mate, this is like not on.
What is going on?
Oh my goodness.
And like it's not rocket science. So.
You're like, for fuck's sake, man.
Yeah. It's not
Kids these
rocket
days.
science.
Yeah,
And
kids
the other
these
thing is,
days.
if you print it off, and if you made a mistake, at least go back and reprint the document.
Yeah.
Don't show me. Yeah. Cover your tracks. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
But anyway, that's one.
Did you feel bad?
It was a bit like, couldn't quite work it out. I was just like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Couldn't tell.
It'll be right.
Yeah.
They won't notice.
You can understand the back of the front numbers, can't they?
Yeah, upside down numbers.
Yeah.
And,
And then just turn it, and then just turn it back, and you'll be fine.
He just wanted to keep you on your toes. Like.
Oh my
I
gosh.
know. So yeah, that was
That's a good one.
That was a good one.
I think a more recent one we've had has been the budget announcement for this year, completely screwing up our tax advice and things that we give
Let's
people
not
most
get
of
into
the time.
politics or we'll be here all
Not
day.
at all, but that's definitely been a bit of a moment when we've seen those announcements come out and like, okay, advice
For
has
fuck's
been given,
sake.
we can't do that
Yeah.
anymore. So that's been a recent one.
It's certainly like completely changed the landscape,
Yeah.
hey? And it's like, it's so multifaceted, like depending on what industry you're in. But for you guys, did you guys then the next morning have all of your clients calling you? Yeah.
Literally. And I think some
I
even
know, I
come to
called
the
my
office.
accountant the next morning.
Yeah, and they were like, do I have to restructure my whole life? Like,
Yeah.
is this-
Pretty much.
Yeah, you're like,
yes, maybe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what we're going to be doing.
Possibly.
Yeah.
We're still getting our head around at the time we were trying to get our head around what are they actually trying to tell us here.
Yeah.
we're
And
just
it's not law yet, so we have
Yeah,
to
I
wait
was about
till
to
the
say,
legislation
can we just
gets
confirm
passed.
it's not passed,
Yeah,
right?
correct. So we kind of have to wait, but it's definitely everyone's very much on edge, and it's kind of already changing the way we're going to look at things. So.
And
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure they've sort of said, we might sort of go into a bit of a semi, maybe fully that way, but maybe like toned back a little bit. It's like
that always happens in the
not, like,
negotiations
clear.
to
Yeah.
get things through. They always find carve outs or additional.
Yeah.
So
Exemptions.
we don't know.
Yes,
We don't really. Yeah. So it's really up to the politics to decide what we have to deal with. But I guess we're just
That's business, right?
It's going to be a busy next few years
It
as
is,
they transition to these new a whole bunch of new laws and stuff.
And I think it's funny, like it's a little bit like during COVID, like I was a nurse in the emergency department at the time, and everyone's looking at us for like as if we know the answers. Like, no, we're understanding this as we're going.
100%.
And it's like, so all of us, and I sort of felt bad too calling my accountant like literally the next morning. It's like, you guys are just hearing all of this we're like, what do we do? You guys are like, we don't know.
Yeah,
Like
holding pattern for now. We'll
Yeah.
know more real soon, and try and
that's
help
really
everyone
hard to
soon.
navigate.
It is
It's
tricky.
like, it's my area of expertise, but like this is completely new. Yeah.
Yeah, when you're changing some laws that have been around for like the trust laws that have been
Yeah.
around for like nearly 100 years.
Yeah, that's insane, hey? Yeah.
So then they're sort of upending that. So you're like, okay, so all right, everything we've sort of learnt and been trained on their whole careers have been sort of might be completely different. So
Like back to school. Yeah.
It's like going back to school. Yeah, it'd be
Yeah.
a lot of learning, a lot of
training ahead.
Yeah.
a lot of training ahead. Yeah.
Yeah. So interesting.
Can I just jump in here? We need to just celebrate for a minute.
Wow.
Ooh.
Whack me. What are we celebrating?
This is the second bloke on our couch.
Raising
There
the
we
flag for
go.
the boys.
We have another one today
We have
too,
another
which is
one today.
really
Oh,
exciting.
And then they're getting involved.
Yeah, the
I know.
boys. Yeah, the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
Yeah, the boys.
So far, it was like the only successful businesses running in the Eurobadala were
girls,
girls.
yeah.
I mean, that doesn't surprise me at all.
So it's good to have some blokes. That's
Who
awesome.
runs the world?
Girls.
Absolutely.
Sorry, had to just jump in there.
Yep.
I feel like I've been in business for 7 years and we have the trust set up, and I feel like I have only just got my head around how it works.
I
So I
know,
feel
and
completely
I-
ripped off.
Yeah.
And like
100%,
my brother's going into
100%.
business and he's setting this up,
Yeah.
and so I feel for him too, because he's like trying to get his head around. It's probably just going to be scrapped now. But it's like, I'm like, damn it! I just understood how this all works.
And
7 years in.
Now it's got more complexity.
So many of our clients are in that same boat. Yeah,
We
for
just
sure.
figured this out, man, and now you're going to change it on us. So yeah, I'm
Yep.
annoyed.
Yeah. It was already confusing as was. so
Yeah,
now
it's like
just
trust law is confusing as it is.
Yeah,
The whole
So-
accounting thing just is so like another language for me. It's
very
like,
head in the sand.
Yeah, well, no, but just like,
We did have a interview recently, and she sort of
yeah.
said that. She was like, I have never been to an accountant,
Yeah,
and I don't
I've
want to
never
go
done my
because I'm
tax.
too scared.
yeah.
And we were like, ooh, oh dear.
Yeah.
And then we told her that we had you guys coming on. So we will ask specific questions for her.
Good idea. Yeah.
For those who haven't met you, tell us a bit about yourselves and how the business came about.
Yeah, you want to go first? You go first.
How the
No
business came
arguments
about.
here.
Why not?
Juicy.
Well, I think I can go first. Well, I think
Yeah.
we always wanted to have a business. It was always
Yeah.
on the kind of card, especially for you in an accounting space. You were like, yeah, one day I want to own my own firm, and we always thought that it would be at home on the coast. We lived in Canberra for 10 years, but probably weren't keen on going into business in Canberra. That sounded a bit hectic. I don't know how you did it.
Yeah.
So we always kind of wanted to move home. And then, I suppose after the birth of our second daughter, little Cora, we kind of, our plans to move down got kind of fast tracked a little bit because we had some health issues happen on my end and kind of like, we need to go home. We need to have some support at home. So we fast tracked that move and moved home. And then Arcus Advisory came about how many years after we moved?
Or probably about 18 months.
Yeah.
Almost. Yeah.
Yep,
Yeah.
so-
November 2020.
Yeah.
That's when
Yeah,
we
so
started.
little kids in tow and starting a business.
Yeah.
And it all kind of happened, I think, pretty quickly
During COVID as well.
during COVID.
Yeah, wow.
Crazy. We started out of
The
our
triple threat.
triple threat. We started out of our
What
like
we were thinking.
Rumpus. Yeah, I
New
know, what were we
business,
thinking?
kids, and COVID.
Yeah,
My
yeah, we
goodness.
started
Oh, and
out
health
of-
issues.
And health
and health
issues.
issues. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a
Quadruple
lot.
threat.
Yeah. So I was I was just a salary and wage employee at the time, and Tom was like, "All right, I'm gonna kind of give this a go." We started out of the Rumpus room in our house, just like
That's cute. I love those businesses.
Yeah, it was cool. It was cool, and then it kind of grew pretty quick, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Probably grew a bit faster than we expected.
Yes. So
Yeah, that traction's hard.
it is.
We had a plan that was going to grow as quickly as it, but we sort of didn't realize. So we then 6 months later, thereabouts 8 months later, we moved into the office in Moruya, and haven't we've been there since then. Yeah.
Yeah, and I kind of jumped straight on board at that time when we were moving into the office. I was like, okay, we probably need me to come on full time as well.
You need me.
You need me.
Yeah.
You need me.
Absolutely. So and then
He's like, yep.
Yeah.
Disagree. Disagree.
Smile and nod.
no choice.
That's so funny. And what's it like being a husband and wife
Yeah.
team?
Was it always the plan too to work together, or
Well, we sort of like so we wanted to work together in the probably in the medium to long sort of term when we first started out. But because of the growth of the business, and we're like, well, yeah, just try and be sensible. I don't want to start like paying like a admin, receptionist, and business manager all at the same time. So like, Terri,
Hello.
Hi.
you're
You're everything.
You're
Yeah.
everything.
You're it.
Yeah.
So let's just get in this. Start doing it.
It's probably a money-saving tactic initially.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
was a
funny.
bit, yeah,
It's funny
'cause,
how spouses become like whatever you need.
Yes.
Like,
Correct.
like I remember once I was like, Matt, my laser needs servicing, and he's like, yeah, I'm not a laser tech, and I'm like,
You are
You
today.
are now.
Today you are.
figure it out.
I was going to say that probably happens more in like with females, but there you are.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, normally, like I don't mean that in a derogatory way, like, but usually we've had like admin type
Yes.
roles, like we started out in
yeah,
like
yeah.
admin type roles, so you know,
Yeah.
like my husband's a carpenter, has his own like contracting business, so not that I'm going to get into accounting anytime soon, but like
It's like
you
the
know,
common thing that then the
like they do the quoting,
Yeah,
the
okay,
emails,
yeah.
you know, like the books, that type thing.
It's
sure.
not
the
me.
opposite in my house.
It is the opposite in your
Yeah,
house.
because I can't do any admin.
You can't move at the moment either.
I'm just terrible at it. I'm just so bad at it. That's why I
Yeah.
have a Meg.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's much the same, really, because Terry's the organised one.
Yeah.
I just
He does the doing and I do the, I don't know.
You make it all happen.
You make it all happen.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Yeah.
think that's how we work kind of good as husband and wife because we both kind of play on those strengths that we have.
And
Yeah.
so like back to like becoming accountants, like is that something you always wanted to do, or it's not like you don't usually ask your kids like, oh, what do you want to be, and they're like, I'm gonna be an
No, you don't
accountant."
hear a 5-year-old say, I want to be an accountant.
Yeah, how did that come
Can't
about?
wait to be a CA. I'm not an accountant.
Yeah.
So, definitely not. This
But
girl-
I'm sure by osmosis,
I was
you
probably
probably
saying,
could.
but this girl dropped out of, I didn't do maths in year 11 and 12. Like, it's not my jam.
Yeah.
So I actually have a legal background. I did a law degree at school.
Clever
but law and accounting and law and commerce are very complementary. Kind
Yeah,
of things. So
exactly.
I've kind of fallen into it that way. And I was also working in a corporate law environment, which again really kind of goes well with accounting because we're setting up corporate structures for people all the time and looking after boards and directors.
Yeah.
And so it's just complementary. But yeah, it probably wasn't on my radar. Whereas Tom, I suppose it was on your radar more than me, obviously.
Yeah. So I never dreamed of becoming an accountant, of course.
What did you
as a
want to
kid.
be?
I wanted to be a marine biologist.
Oh,
So-
which don't you think that's a 90s thing?
Yeah,
so we
Yeah.
have to say, what year
Yeah.
were you born?
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure anybody.
Yeah.
And was your favourite animal a dolphin?
Yeah, why?
Whale, but
Oh,
close.
yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Why were we obsessed
Yeah.
with dolphins?
I don't know.
They had the little mini
Yeah.
things
Yeah.
that we
Pink
put in our
ones?
bedroom.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we had posters in it.
Glow in the dark stickers.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, we were
Okay.
all primed to be marine biologists.
I think all
I
four
don't
of us wanted to be.
I don't think I even know one though.
No.
Like, did anybody?
No, I do know one actually.
Did anybody become a marine biologist?
Yeah, we need to.
I was
Poll
long
on that.
before, like she's much older than I am.
Hit us
so.
up. Let's do a pod.
Yes. We want a marine biologist on. That's a good idea. Yeah.
I think
That's
I
a
figured
good
out
idea.
quickly though that wasn't happening because I wasn't smart.
No, I think, yeah. Is that what happened? How come you didn't?
Yeah, what
pursue
happened to you?
Oh no, it was just I was just choosing my subjects for uni, and I was talking to my mum, and she's like, "Oh, there's not much money in being a marine biologist." So I was just like, "Oh, okay, well, I better sign up for commerce instead, and
Oh.
go from there." Yeah. So that
Crushing
was,
dreams.
Crushing dreams. Shout out to my mum.
Cheers,
Left, right,
mum.
centre. Yeah, cheers.
He now runs a successful business, so she was right.
yeah. Well, yeah.
So
but-
thanks, Mum.
Yeah.
But yeah, so just got into a commerce degree and started at UC, and my favourite subjects weren't even the accounting subjects, to be honest. I actually liked the.
He's like realizing as he talks.
What have I done?
What have I done?
I'm going back to uni.
Still, yeah, I like maths, so I was
Yeah.
always good at maths.
Yeah.
So I like statistics and economics at uni, probably my favourite subjects. And then then I was wanting to get a part-time job, and I got a position as a trainee at an accounting firm.
Yeah.
And then just started to major in accounting. And I really just liked working at that place, and like enjoyed the workplace culture, and everyone else was either studying accounting or had finished their accounting degrees. And I was just followed that path.
Yeah,
just probably
awesome.
because I was
Yeah, I think it was a pretty cool time when we were like young, starting uni. Like that corporate space was really fun.
It was
at
really
that time.
it was like enticing.
It was fun. It was
And seeing that like progression, it's like, ooh, like that guy is at the next level and he's at the level above, and there's like all these ranks and
super competitive at the time.
Yeah.
Like I remember even like in the law field, people would fight tooth and nail for these unpaid summer internships and be sitting in the law library doing their applications like at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Gosh.
Like you don't see that. These days.
internships are nearly non-existent
No,
now.
I don't think they're even legal. Unpaid ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, but it was definitely a thing in our
my
day.
Yeah, in my industry, there's still unpaid internships in like the social media space.
Of course, yeah.
But yeah, like they're few and far between.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, nurses do a lot of unpaid work before you become a real nurse.
Yeah.
Real nurse.
Oh my gosh.
It's like
And now you're not a real nurse
I think
again.
it's like 32 weeks or 38 weeks of unpaid work throughout your degree.
Really?
Yeah. And the last stint is like 12 weeks at a
Oh,
time.
they've got
and
you stitched up.
Yeah.
Wow.
You have a full patient load, and
Oh wow.
yeah, at the end, by the time you're like, it's your last thing you do before you get signed off. One day you're a student, the next day you're an RN.
And then off you go.
And then they're like, that work was all free. Yay.
Well done. Yeah.
Yeah. I think now the government's brought in something, there's like a payment you can get to like survive.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
It's pretty hard.
Gosh, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make sure this episode comes out in June. So let's jump into the big, scary end of financial year and tax time. What's the biggest misconception small business owners have about tax time?
probably that they have to like spend crazy before tax time.
Oh, yes.
Like some people probably think that I don't know. Hopefully it's not everyone out there, but that each dollar you spend, you save the same amount of dollar in tax. That's not how it works.
No.
You only save your marginal tax rate in tax.
Yep.
So if you spend $1,000 and you got a 30% tax rate, you really only save $300 in tax.
Yeah.
So you're still out of pocket $700. So
It's like, damn it.
Why are you looking at me?
as a net effect.
I know this.
Is anybody
It's my husband.
Is anybody else thinking about that on, what's that show?
Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
Yes.
He's like, it's a write-up.
It's a write-up. Who writes it off?
It's a write-off, people. It's a write-off. It's written off.
I love that quote. That's my favorite.
Yeah. So, yeah, keep going.
Yeah.
It's not really how it is.
No, so when people
Damn
call
it.
and say, do I need to buy, like, I'm going to buy a car, right? End of financial year, I've got to buy a new car. That's the big one. Everyone always wants to buy a ute.
Yeah, around here. Yeah. So unless you
Like,
really
do
need that
you
ute.
need a new car?
Correct. Still go back to your core needs. So if I have to replace my car, and it's probably going to be, I need a new one in July, September, like July, August, September, I need a new one, whatever. Yeah, fair enough. Bring forward that purchase before 30 June. That makes sense because you do get a bank at least that reduction in your taxable income in this financial year. So yeah, that makes sense. But just the needless sort of spending on things that you don't really need. Yeah, that's probably one of the big misconceptions I would say.
Do you find that there's a lot of people like scrambling around tax time? Like what are we meant to do before we come and see you? Like what do we need to have all together?
So if you're running a business, then making sure that, all your sort of documents are all together, all your receipts and invoices and stuff are collated. If you're using your accounting software online, which I hope everyone is, that all the bank transactions are reconciled, all those simple sort of things that can be done throughout the year as well, making sure your invoices and your receipts are saved to those bank transactions throughout the year. That creates less scramble towards the end of the financial year because it's already saved in your accounting
And
file.
how
which your
much of a
accountant can
big
access.
deal is it if you've lost a little receipt?
Not a huge deal. If it's a place where you're always spending sort of money and there's a pattern of expenditure and you've got receipts for other expenses, it's probably not a big deal.
Okay. There we go.
Or like
Yeah.
a major purchase or something like that.
Major purchases, you should keep your receipts.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah,
all
yeah.
the time. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
They often
or
email
invoices
them
or
to you.
whatever.
for,
They
like,
do now.
big
They
ones
do now.
The big ones that you always
Yeah.
find them in the emails or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
handy.
yeah.
But like, you know, you get fuel
Yes.
and you've got the kids in the car and you're like, oh, bloody hell, where'd that receipt go?
Yeah.
It's
No,
good now, though,
generally,
that you apps you can take pictures.
Exactly, because
Yeah.
the receipts will
Save them in
fade too. So it's
Oh,
good to
yeah.
have
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
apps.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's really good to
Store
take
them
photos.
digitally.
Yeah.
The technology is amazing, but they haven't improved the printing technology in those receipts in about 100
Yeah.
years. I don't know. That
They'll
laser
probably be
printing stuff
obsolete
is-
soon.
yeah.
But
probably.
also, sometimes I'm like, no, I don't want the receipt. Because just
And then you're like, damn it, I needed a receipt.
like the fuel people always ask me, do you want a receipt? No,
Yeah.
I don't.
Yeah, I wish it was like with the point of sale software. That's probably an idea. Someone should invent it.
Someone should have meant that.
Patent it right now, but no,
Yeah.
they should invent
Done.
something that when you
Yeah.
pay it, somehow like you
Goes
can,
to
you
you.
get like your rewards card. Or
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
should
yeah.
be able to
You
like,
get- you get, you
We're
know,
like
you
brainstorming
can-
here.
Yeah, I know.
I'll get the
Here's some
whiteboard out.
ideas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like we
great.
always have a bit of a
And
brainstorm with
that
business.
your receipt gets automatically put to your
Yeah.
Yeah.
like you swap your Zero card, or not
Yeah.
promoting your software or anything. We think
Yeah.
about your
Yeah.
accounting software card, and then the
It
receipt
ding, it's up.
dings
Yeah.
up into your
That'd be so much
wow.
easier. Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
You're
isn't it?
onto something.
Yeah.
Pitch it to
Pitch it
Zero.
to
to
some
zero.
some.
Well, there's
online
apps
soft-
now. There's apps
Online
that
accounting
can then
software.
build you an app, or AI that can
Yes.
just build you an
Yeah.
app. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're on it. Yeah, your next podcast you'll be
That's right.
talking
We'll
about
talk
the.
this and the startup.
That's your
100%.
job
Yeah.
tomorrow
Yeah.
now.
Okay,
Which is awesome.
onto it. Yep.
Oh, so funny.
we're
So
moving
yeah,
on.
I guess that sort of touches on. But is there anything else that business owners can do throughout the year to make end of financial year slightly less stressful, or have like less? You know, I don't know. I don't really get stressed about it.
That's good. That probably means that you're
Maybe
doing the
either
right thing.
I'm naive and I
no.
don't know, or
No,
like
I think you're probably doing the right thing. I think, just being organised, touching base with your your accountant throughout the year as well, not just maybe having the only time you talk to them is that one time at tax time. Like
Yeah,
checking
okay.
in,
Hello, remember me?
getting on their lists early. Like if you haven't got on an accountant's list, make sure you are on their list well in advance, so you can get those like deferred deadlines and things like that.
Yeah.
And what about like for I'm thinking of our last person, but what if you haven't been for a couple of years? Like, is it like
And you feel like kind of embarrassed.
yeah, and
that's
it's like
hard.
that pressure, right? Like, because then at end of financial year, it's popping up everywhere. Oh, it's end of financial year, and then they're like feeling more and more pressure. Shit,
Yeah,
I
more
should
anxiety.
I should have done that for 3 years. So like, where do you
Yeah.
start? What do you start with?
And there's a lot of for them to know that they're not the only one. There's so
Yeah.
many people that are overdue with their tax obligations.
Yeah.
all the time. Yeah, it's a common thing.
Yeah.
So to not feel
And now I'm
like,
scrambling because
Did you put your hand up?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
If it's on last year's one, and now if
Yeah.
I don't do it by a certain date, I got a text from bloody Centrelink the other day. Oh, your childcare
Yes.
subsidy will end, and
yeah,
righto.
Did you read it in that voice?
Basically, I was like, yeah, fuck you, righto. I'll get to you.
you're down the way.
But I
probably.
need to buy
probably
this
is, yeah.
before end of
Yeah.
financial year.
Yeah, well, my accountant said that I needed to lower my tax rate, so I get to buy this Chanel. Not really. I'm joking.
Yeah,
We just
so
got
I
an eye
think-
roll.
I know.
Yeah.
So I think just kind of not burying your head in the sand is important. Getting in touch with the
And
we
you
would-
guys are just people too,
we're just
right?
people too,
Yeah.
and we might like look at it a little bit. If people are really overdue, we kind of treat it more as like, all right, let's kind of put you on a bit of a remediation plan to like get sorted. But we will, the accountants generally will talk to the ATO on your behalf as well
Yeah.
if needed, and like
Yeah.
And the
talk
ATO,
through things.
you can go on like payment plans and stuff
You
too.
can.
hey?
Look, the ATO are harsh at the
Yes,
moment.
yes.
Definitely going through a hard time with the ATO. The regulatory bodies in general are being
Yes.
quite hard on taxpayers, but
Still not a reason
it's
to not
still
go
not-
in and see
You still got to
someone.
lodge them.
you still
Yeah.
You still got to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, still got to lodge them.
Yeah.
Get them up to date.
What's the longest time you've seen? What's the biggest
some that have
pickle?
had 10 years.
I've had one before I was even in high school. They had outstanding lodgements.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Outrageous. But yeah. So,
Outrageous.
outrageous. Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
And
2001.
do you guys judge them like when they walk out? They're like, bloody hell.
I'm just kind of like, how can you be that chill and not care? That
Yeah,
you've got
okay.
10 years.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's non-judgmental.
No
Yeah,
judgment.
yeah.
Absolutely not.
part of the
'Cause
game.
Life happens. Life
Yeah.
gets in the way.
I think I have PTSD from it though, because I got caught up in that robo debt
Oh, what was
when
that?
I had, you didn't hear about this?
No.
I just had my daughter Callie, and we had our own shop in the Bay at the time, and I remember getting a letter, and I like fully like couldn't stand. My legs went out from underneath me. They sent me like a bill for 20 grand. And tried to say that all of my, I think it was like my, not childcare subsidy, but this was like back, I think it was like my uni, like my HEX, whatever it was called. And what's the one like you get paid for living out of home, like rent assist or something like that, whatever it was called. They were basically saying I wasn't entitled to any of it and I had to pay it all back.
Oh.
And I just had my daughter and I was just like,
I can't do that.
I don't have that kind of money. Like, yeah, I was a mess. We fought it and got off it, but it was from me lodging the tax return because obviously, you know, to get childcare subsidy and all that, and then mat leave through the government.
Oh,
so I'd lodged all that, and then because it was robo, like done that whatever their AI was back then, and then I just got this bill, and I was like,
Wow.
So now you're just like, all you get from them is bills.
And I just like make sure none of my Centrelink comes to me pre-tax time, and then they just pay me a lump sum if that way I don't owe them anything. And it's sweet.
Yeah, that is really tricky.
What are some good financial habits that you think small business owners should have, regardless of their size?
Probably, keeping the records as mentioned. But just making sure that you're up to date with your tax payments and for tax related things, up to date with your like employer super.
I think we also maybe keeping your business money separate from
your personal
personal
money.
money.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
is important.
That's a good one.
Yeah, and also keeping in mind, I think a few people get confused when you're up to the point where you're, paying GST and quarterly stuff.
Yep.
Remembering that GST money that you're collecting isn't yours.
Yep.
And to keep that separate.
Yep.
Yeah. Having a separate bank account for
Tax account.
tax savings account where you can transfer over from your normal business account to a tax savings account, so you've got enough money set aside there for the next BAS that comes up.
Yeah, and then you're not worried about them when they come up.
Yeah, that's
you sort
right.
of already got it sitting there.
That's right. So
Yeah.
provisioning off that sort of money on a regular basis is a good financial habit.
Yeah, cool.
Why do you think it's so scary? Why do you think end of financial year is so scary?
Or just even like looking at your numbers.
yeah, just like
as a
looking at your
business.
numbers and like end of financial year.
I know. I think there's a bit of sometimes a little bit of psychology behind it. Like
Yeah,
people,
absolutely.
when you start your own business, you have relatively high expectations about what you can't, what you can achieve. Set yourself certain goals and everything. Then sometimes when you look at your numbers, you realise, not doing what I was, what I've planned to do or what I've, what I expect myself to be able to achieve. So I think having that can be a little bit, humbling, I guess. And you see the numbers, you're like, oh crap, it's not as good as I was hoping.
Well, and sometimes personally, I find that like the revenue, it's like, oh my God, that's amazing. Like, how did we do that? And then it's like, oh, the profit is like $4. And it's just like then going through that expenses line and being like,
Look at all the money's going.
very humbling, being like, oh my God,
yeah,
like
that's right.
there's so many things that go into running a small business.
Exactly.
And it's
not a
overwhelming.
cheap exercise.
No.
Absolutely. And that's right. And you sort of see, oh, look, the top line looks good, but then you run through all the costs and the costs just keep on going up. And you're like, oof. And at the end of the day, you have to look at the profit line because that's how much you're sort of basically earning. You start thinking, geez, I could have done, basically that, just working less hours as a salary wage job.
And a lot of people confuse like their numbers. So do you want to just quickly run through, like a lot of our listeners are small business owners. So those key lines on our P&L, like so we've got our revenues, our top line, and then we've got what have we got?
Correct. Yeah, that's right. So it's probably important for like, when you're running a small business is to try, I know everyone's really busy and everything like that, at least sitting down with your accountant to learn a bit more about the financial reports themselves. They're there for a reason. They're there to help business owners to understand how their business is performing. So spending some time and learning, the difference between even like a balance sheet and a profit and loss is always a worthwhile exercise. And then after you sort of get your head around that, looking into key things about your financial metrics, and depending on the business itself, like different businesses look at different metrics, but revenue isn't just the only thing. Yes, you've got to look right down through your profit and loss if you're looking at that statement, and your net profit line, because that is basically what you're sort of earning. And that is, your revenue less your expenses of running a business. And if you're running like a service-based business, you know, that's probably the main line. And looking at that ratio as well. So what percentage that net profit is compared to your revenue sort of gives you an idea about how much return you're getting.
And the consistency
of it as well. That's right. So if you're seeing a decline in your percentage, then, you know, you're probably thinking that, you know, this probably my business is running as efficiently as it was previously. Are there some things, should I be looking at my pricing structure and my pricing things correctly to cover my expenses at the return that I want? Or is there some expenses here that I need to cut out?
Yeah, it's been tricky recently. We've had the fuel crisis.
Exactly.
And, personally, my business is service-based, but I need a lot of stock. And so a lot of my cost of goods has gone up significantly based on the delivery costs.
Yeah.
And so it's like, it's this challenge that businesses will have where it's like, how long do we sit on this before we then, because I think as a small business, I'll do everything I can in my other cogs to not put my prices up.
Yes.
I'll try and be more efficient or order things in bulk to then offset the cost of the deliveries and whatever. And we sort of then know that, like, will this go down or will this be the new normal? Because if it's the new normal, well, then really I do have to put up my price to then cover it.
Yeah.
And so it's like this constant, and I guess if you're not keeping an eye on your numbers,
then you're not going to
12
make
months
those
could go
decisions.
by. Yeah. And, you know, you're
It's too late.
losing, you know, you could be losing a big chunk of money by the time that it's little if you look at it in every month or so, but it's big over 12 months.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah.
Yeah. So people will lean on their accountant for that type of, you know, nut those things out.
Yeah, that's right. Even just having the discussion with them, a good time to do it is doing it like every quarter when you're doing your BAS as well for that. If you're on a quarterly sort of BAS arrangement, because then you can sit down, you can okay, this is your BAS return, you've got to file that, pay that. But you can sit down and actually go through the quarterly numbers, which keeps your finger on the pulse a bit more, and have that discussion with your accountant and saying where my number's sitting at. Because, after the quarterly BAS, everything's sort of reconciled correctly and everything like that. So you get sort of an idea about where you're sitting throughout the year as you go and whether or not you have to adjust anything.
And thinking about really small businesses now, like single person, at what point, like obviously it can be expensive to see you guys. So at what point should you've started a new business or you know, probably need some help to actually open the entity and things. But at what point should we engage an accountant?
Yeah, I think there's a few things. I think one of the kind of telltale signs is if you're spending so long trying to reconcile your bank account and do your own bookkeeping and do all of this and figure out how much you owe in GST, and that's taking you away from doing of your business.
Yeah,
and when
it's costing you essentially
it's costing you money. You could be making more money out there doing what you do. Yeah. Even if you're paying an accountant, it's still saving you in the sense that you're making money. So I think that's a good turning point, knowing if you're spending too much time, you're spinning wheels, it's just not working for you anymore.
And often we're not the ones that are good at it anyway.
That's right. You're better off doing
we're good at the stuff we're doing.
Doing. I think that's we outsource other things in our life based on that. So I think it's kind of the same.
And sometimes you just don't know what it's going to cost you. Like it's like, you know, like the unknown of like, it's like when you go to see a specialist or you go to see a lawyer and you sort of like know that, oh, it'll be expensive. Yes. But like you have absolutely no idea. So it's probably better off just going
and having a chat, because most of them are obligation-free quotes and things like that.
Exactly.
We can talk you through. We can, you can
always get a quote. So.
Always ask for a quote.
There you go, guys.
Different payment structures, like people will do. We look at doing like just like monthly, small monthly amounts instead of one big chunk at the end of the year, which helps. So there's lots of different payment options I think out there now.
Cool.
So I think that's a good tipping point. Obviously, as well as your business grows, there's other tipping points where you will need to engage an accountant. I think once it becomes not a hobby and it's actually your business, and you're kind of at that point where you're having to lodge a BAS, that's you probably at that point need an accountant.
Yeah, or at least a bookkeeper to help with
bookkeepers.
The day-to-day,
Bookkeepers are great.
For GST. Well, if you have to register for GST, then that's probably a point that you'll probably look at, well, okay, I need to make sure this is all correct.
And what's the threshold at the moment for registering for GST?
75.
75K. Yeah. Great info.
What pressures do you see business people carrying behind closed doors? Like what's their biggest do you think?
Wide and varied. You know, as a business owner, running a business, it could be very industry specific. There could be some, I reckon the biggest one's probably, I don't know, just the burden of sort of like a regulation, I guess, changing laws and everything like that, not just in the tax space, but across the board. Keeping up with that can be just another thing that small business owners have to keep on top of all the time. Probably changes to, I don't know, just the fact that, you know, there's no real escape. I guess, you know, you always have to be on the tools, even when you're not meant to be on the tools.
Exhibit A.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
I have a ruptured Achilles right now.
That's right.
There's sort of, it's always on your mind. So depending, no matter what the pressure is, it's, you know, you might be trying to chase up like people aren't paying you or something like that, or you've got you're a small business owner and then like you've got a team of 3 and then one person gets sick. You're like, oh geez, that's 1/3 of my workforce just gone, including myself, you know. That's huge. If that happened to a large company, that's a huge, if they're like, oh my God, CBA just lost 1/3 of its workforce. Could you imagine?
Like,
oh my God.
it would just stop.
You know, exactly. So
and it's funny because the public would have, like, we would understand it. Yeah. Like we would go, oh, they lost 1/3 of their workforce. They're going to be less productive. Yeah. But as a small business, you know,
we don't get that same empathy.
No, we get zero empathy. It's like, and it's just navigating that, and it's like, and I think it's hard as well, especially at the point where you have staff and things like that. You're responsible for somebody else's livelihood. As a small business, that's hard, and also you're, you know, wanting to make sure those staff have work-life balance and flexible conditions, which is all stuff we all have to do, regardless of the size of your business. And then I think that means then the burden's on the business owner to take everything on themselves. So sometimes we're kind of wearing that on our shoulders, making sure everybody else is good, and behind closed doors, then the business owner's working 24/7. And what do you think separates businesses that survive tough times compared to those that don't?
Yeah, that's a tricky one. But I think probably people that have been probably a little bit more conservative during their good times, and not, you know, they've probably set some money away, just
kept some cash in the bank.
Yeah, correct. Just in case a rainy day occurs, which there always will be. That's probably one thing, just to ride out those tough times, because they're always going to come around. You know. Do
you think it has a lot to do with the leadership of like the business and resilience in the people?
Yeah, absolutely, for sure. And I think you can see a successful business by kind of, if they have low staff turnover and things like that, they've obviously led their teams through hard times, and that's a good sign. Customer and client retention and things like that. That's
the things I've noticed most, like when we've done these interviews, like the resilience of some of the business owners that have sat on the lounge and talked to us about, like, you know, the really hard, really, really hard. And often like not because of anything they've done wrong, not kept cash in the bank, like generally because of just like the world has been so unpredictable. And I think the resilience to just keep getting back up and going again, it's so inspiring.
Exactly.
What are some signs a business is genuinely healthy and not just busy?
That's a tricky one too, because I think a lot of the time business owners get caught in being in the business and being busy, and we don't have time to sit back and go, oh wait, are we actually like successful?
Are we making money?
Or like, what is this? Because we're working on the business a lot, like in the business, not on the business a lot of the time. So I think that's a tricky question. But I think kind of just what I said, I think if you're getting customer retention, client retention, staff turnover rates are low, that type of thing. And then I suppose there's other
financially,
aspects.
Paying your bills on time, and you know, including your super and your BAS bills and your tax bills and everything like that. And if your business is able to cover those sort of major cash flow items, then
you're doing good.
I think so.
During tough times,
really
that's
good.
right. Yeah.
Shelb loves juicy questions.
Okay.
So tell us what it's actually like running a business as a husband and wife team. Don't hold back. Don't
hold back.
Don't sugarcoat this shit. Tell us what it's really like.
This could be therapy.
We need therapy.
But we have heard that this is like therapy, so let loose.
Oh, it definitely can be challenging.
Do you like have to go like
sometimes
in the office, and then when you get home you're just like,
fucking Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah.
It can be challenging, for sure. I mean, look, Tom and I are lucky in the sense that we do have pretty similar like risks appetites and like you know, ideas. So we don't fight over like big stuff that much, which is good.
Just the little things.
Just the little things.
Logistics.
It's like logistics.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of who's doing what and who's
doing what.
Yeah.
and
Sometimes just little things will piss
Life
me
is
I
off.
feel like Tom looks like he wants to.
He can share more. I can share.
Terry's like, don't you talk about it.
No. We
not
we
at
don't
all.
have any major sort of like you know it's all consuming.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
sometimes the business chat probably goes a bit you know extends too far into our lives. So
We try hard not to, but it just because sometimes as well we in open plan office we have to talk about stuff outside of the office or at home or
Yeah.
whatever, so it
Yeah.
just seeps in.
yeah.
We try really hard, but the kids do definitely know what a BAS return is, what a tax return is. What
See, I think that's
everything is.
beautiful though.
Yeah, it's
like,
Yeah.
I grew
Yeah.
up in the same kind of household, and I remember business chats from a very young age.
Yeah.
I couldn't recall when, but probably like as far back as my memory goes. And I remember my parents including us in some of those.
Yeah.
Like, what do you think?
Yeah,
like,
for
and
sure.
allowing us to be a part of that conversation. So I think that's really healthy and nice.
Yeah, and that's part of a family. It's a nice part of
Yeah.
a family business, and I definitely think our kids have that, and they've never known anything. We've owned a business as long as they can remember, so they don't know that there's another way of life. They don't know that mum and dad can have people have holidays and actually go and do things.
Yeah.
They don't know the difference, but they have that little entrepreneurships coming out in them as
Yeah.
well.
I
Like they'll
love
be
that.
like they've got this business idea for an ice cream shop.
Oh, cute.
Yep.
Yeah.
Book an accountant though, guys.
Yeah, I know. That's right. We're like, we'll make sure you get your accounting software sorted from day one. Yeah. So they kind of seem to have that as well, which is really cool.
It's in
Yep.
them. That's
yeah,
so cool.
Yep.
And how do you how
Cut it off.
the
yeah.
divide? Like,
hard.
how do you that's work, that's home? Is
Yeah.
there, or it's just
We
all
try.
a grey zone?
Like sometimes we'll
Yeah.
get carried away. You're pretty good. Like I will get carried away and just go and talk about work, and you'll be like, no, that's enough. We need to stop. We need to put on some trashy reality TV and just stop
Wish
for
my
a second.
husband said that.
Yeah, I know it's great. Let's watch
does that.
Vanderpump Rules again.
Yeah.
And like,
yes.
just, yes.
Yeah.
Tom,
I'm probably more likely to say let's stop the business chat.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it is.
It can be too much.
Just you can get too much. You can't talk about it all the time. It's
No.
just it's way
Yeah.
too much. You got to have a break from it. So
Yeah.
healthy to do so. Healthy boundaries.
And sometimes I will say, I'm going to have a work from home day today. Maybe we need a second, like away from each other. There's a lot of togetherness.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
we're training together, we're working together, we're parenting together.
Yeah.
So we do sometimes have to set those kind of boundaries as well.
how did you go on the trip?
Yes, because I just recently got back from Nepal
Yeah.
2 weeks, which is
Yeah.
amazing.
How'd you go Terry-less for 2 weeks?
It
was bliss.
pretty smooth actually. Yeah,
smooth sailing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go. I booked the next flight. I'm going to go away now.
He's like, no.
Kids are still alive, so that was,
Yeah.
they were
Kids are still alive. Business is still going.
Yep.
Everyone was fed.
There you go.
Yep.
House didn't burn down.
No,
Yeah.
Yep.
My God.
it's actually really good.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's a modern man.
Surprising.
Yeah.
So
Was
good.
it-
Worried.
Surprising. I love that.
It was never in doubt. Yeah, no. Never doubt in my mind.
Never a doubt in your mind, yeah. I
Yeah.
know there was
full
a
of
doubt in
confidence.
hers. No, I'm kidding.
It was good. It was really good.
There always is though. I feel like the mothers just
Oh,
like
like
they
we just
can't.
Can't switch off.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like we do things differently. We do
Yeah.
things generally.
More structured, like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Efficiency
Yes.
is different.
Definitely do it differently. And that's what I said to Terry before
say that.
before she went. I said, "Look, I'm different. I'm going to do things differently to
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
don't think that
Yeah.
if I
We're
do
going to be
it
fine,
my way,
but
Yeah,
it's
everyone-
not going to be the wrong way. It's still everything will still happen.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah,
So
I've had to really embrace that with my foot. Like, I
course.
can't wait there. I can't get around. I can't do anything.
Yeah.
And I'm just like sitting there going, oh my God, it's so hard.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
being like in Nepal,
Yeah.
like you can't really.
No, I was up a mountain. I had
No
no service. I
service.
couldn't. Yeah, I
That's
was
great.
hiking. So
That's probably,
it was good. It
That's
was really
awesome.
good. Yes.
So cool.
I think you should go next, Shel.
Yes.
To Nepal.
To Nepal.
Yeah, book a trip up to go
Oh
hiking.
yeah, with my on my
Scooter.
scooter.
Oh I didn't mean tomorrow.
You should see the scooter when it goes over anything
I've
that's
seen the
not
videos.
smooth.
Yeah.
It's not good. It's not good.
So I think we know the answer to this question, but what strengths do each of you bring? Maybe you can answer it for
Yeah.
each.
Yeah.
Like you can
Yeah.
answer Terry's and
Yeah.
Terry can answer yours.
I'm gonna
Yep.
go, I'll do you.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, Tom's very measured, very calm, good calming influence on the office. Yeah. And he's a workhorse. Like, this guy will work until 1 o'clock in the morning. Whereas I'm like, there's no way.
I'm done.
But like, so he has that real drive to just go and get the work done.
Yeah.
But in a calm way, which is really, really cool.
Aw.
Yeah, it's good.
Bless.
Welcome to therapy.
And Tom?
I admire that. I wish I could be more calm.
Well, yeah, I think Terri's strengths is probably more that she's organised and, keeps the office accountable, which is really important when you're doing accounting.
Good one.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Yeah, no pun intended at all.
He's a comedian, this one.
Oh, yeah, the vibe guy.
The vibe guy.
We often joke that because Tom, he's quite mellow, monotone some of the time.
Yeah.
Some would say, so I have to bring a bit. He's the vibe guy.
Yep.
So good.
This is hilarious.
So, sorry. You finish.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah, she motivates me. Like, if I wasn't with Terri, I would be just like, probably a very lazy person.
Terry's like, get up, get into it. We're doing this.
A little bit.
No, it's good for me. It's
Yeah,
good for me.
Tom's
I
like,
need it.
put
I need it.
Vanderpump back on.
Yeah,
I
Vanderpump.
want to watch Scandal again.
Yes, for the third time.
So funny.
Have you watched all the offshoots of it?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, the Valley. You mean? That one? Yes.
The
we've started
Valley.
that.
There's
no
the
idea what you're
Vanderpump
talking
Villa
about.
as
We
well.
should watch
It's on
that.
Disney
You
though.
would enjoy.
I think there's like 8
haven't
seasons
watched
or
that.
something. It's good.
Really? That's a lot
Yeah.
of seasons.
And then maybe you should get into Below Deck.
Oh,
Oh,
we're already
we've
on
seen
there.
Below
All-
Deck.
all
Yeah,
shoots?
yeah.
Oh, we
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
every Below Deck
Brilliant.
episode that exists.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about reality TV all day.
Yeah.
They're
We're
there.
all over it.
So
Guilty pleasure.
tell us how you work through like conflict
Yeah.
with business decisions.
I mean, again, I think we're pretty lucky in the sense that over big things, we don't disagree strategically on much because we have very similar risk profiles. So, that kind of works. And we've probably only had a couple of instances where we've had disagreements that have been bigger ones.
And then what Terry says goes.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly what I say goes. But I think the way that we work around that is we don't make big decisions without consulting the other one. Because
Yeah.
that's where we've gotten in trouble, I think, before. Yeah, so we
Correct.
don't do that. Like, even when I was away in Nepal, a kind of a strategic decision came up for Tom, and he's like, I'm not making a call on this until Terry's back.
Yeah.
So that seems to work quite well.
Correct. That's right. So, yeah, we sort of make decisions together.
Yeah.
There's only probably been one occasion where I went out on a limb and tried to make a decision or something.
He was right.
You.
Yeah, it was the wrong
Yeah, it was 100%. But
We learned from that, and
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah.
That was the
so now
turning
I'm just
point.
like,
actually good for that to happen,
we're
probably.
going
Yeah,
to,
I was going to say that.
Yeah, you
probably
needed it to
happen.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do some quick
Yeah,
fire.
let's do some quick fire.
Claimable or not, coffee with a client.
Quick, you said?
Quick fire. Yes or no?
Quick, an accountant.
Quick fire, coffee with a client. Is it claimable or not?
Depends.
These are going to be the answer to all of them.
Switzerland.
It depends, but like coffee at a cafe,
Yep.
probably not going to be deductible
Okay.
because it's going to be viewed as entertainment. Coffee in your office, in that sort of setting, so it's very dependent on context.
I was going to say industry.
no,
No?
not necessarily. No,
Okay.
not.
What if you have a home office, though?
Don't ask me curly questions like that.
Well, that's the next. That's the next
That
quick
is the
fire.
home. If you have it
Coffee
home,
in the home office?
well, again, like if it's within the meeting room in the home office and it's with the client, then that should be okay.
Claim the Nespresso machine.
But if you
And
can't
all the
take
pods and
there's not really it'd be classified as entertainment. So if it's not within your office, so then it'd be depending in.
That's why all those big fancy firms have caterers in their office because it's all tax, it's all deductible.
Probably.
Oh, so I've got to get a caterer. Okay, gotcha. Right.
Catering. So you can get catering ordered to your office and have like if you're having team
Note
lunch
that down,
or whatever,
Meg.
for like a training
Daily
or a
catering.
meeting
Actually,
or
our next guest, she's a
Made to
caterer.
meter.
Not next one, the one
Perfect.
after. Brilliant. Claimable
We'll
or not,
lock her
home
in.
office.
Home office.
if it's used for business purposes, you can claim the operating costs of a home office.
Work vehicle.
Again, if you're using it for business purposes, but with work vehicles, it's very important. And with all those things, of course, is to keep all your records. So you've got to keep, like for a vehicle, you have to keep a logbook, determine a business use percentage over a 12-week period. So you've got to keep a logbook for like, a continuous 12 weeks, work out what that percentage is of business versus private, and then that percentage that relates to the business purpose. You can use that to claim all your pro rata of all your expenses.
Business coaching.
If it's relating to the operations of the business, but yeah, if it's like personal therapy or something like that, then no. But
It's just we have to all just deal with that, don't we?
I only needed therapy because of my business.
yeah, that's right. But if it's like, like coaching on operations of a business, management, people management,
A new laptop?
management, blah, blah. Probably yes. Again, if it's depending on if you're actually using it in the business, but yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Streaming subscriptions.
Yeah, I don't know. That one's weird.
Yeah.
Probably.
What streaming
if
are
you
you
were
talking
like
about?
So I used to have Netflix.
Oh,
As
I was getting really worried then.
I used to have.
Em's eyes are like, whoa, rein it in. I'm keeping it G.
Not that juicy shoulder.
It's not the sexologist yet.
Oh,
All right?
okay, right. Sorry.
That's fun.
Okay. So I run a skin clinic and I would have a Netflix streaming service on the iPads so that when my patient is waiting for the numbing to work, they can watch Netflix.
Yeah.
Claimable?
So I think what you have to do is you have to keep like a log of the time that Netflix has been used, in your workplace.
You have that from your
your
appointment
clients.
book. So I think that would
Yeah, and then against the hours that you've used it personally,
Oh, yeah.
and claim a percentage that relates to business.
Yeah, cool.
Basically.
And I would say like music in a gym and things like
It's
that.
similar.
would be
Yeah.
probably-
Yeah,
It
like,
has to be
like
just
Spotify.
reasonable.
or
For them.
something.
Spotify,
Yeah. So it just has to be reasonable. You can't probably claim 100%.
What's ahead for you guys? What's it look like?
Yeah. Look, I think we've just got a few years of hard work ahead of us. We're in our workhorse era, I feel like, with all these legislation changes. There's even more than just tax changes. There's changes to anti-money laundering stuff that now accounting practices are being brought on board with. So it's just, I don't know whether it's really an exciting time ahead. It's just a work time ahead. Head down,
that
bum
though.
up type stuff. Yeah.
If you could give every small business owner listening one piece of financial advice today, what would it be?
One piece of advice. Yeah, probably don't mix business with personal spending.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep them separate.
What would you tell yourselves at the start of opening your business?
Yeah.
If you could look back and talk to those people.
Gosh, don't do it. No, definitely not. Look, I think sometimes when you're starting a business, you can be a little bit too nice. Like, you just want
I
all
agree.
the clients you can get. You want to please everyone. And you used to say yes to everything and kind of be a bit of a people pleaser. So I probably would go back and say, like, stand your ground on a few things.
Boundaries.
Don't let people walk all over you. Like, set your boundaries.
I love that.
I think that would
Yeah,
be
that's-
mine. Do
that's
you have
good
anything
advice.
else? What would yours be?
Boundary setting.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
probably a
So
good
what-
one.
Do you have a quote that you live by?
Oh, you were trying to research some, weren't you?
I have, yeah.
Yeah. I like the one, you grow through what you go through. I think that's cute.
that's
I've
nice.
always liked that one. And
That'll
then I
make the
do
book.
believe. Yes. Oh, there's a book? It's from a book?
There is now.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
No.
And I also just like that what's meant to be will be. I do believe the universe puts things, like the reason we're sitting here right now, I've opened our business, was because the universe put us in this path. I feel like it was a lot of things were out of our control at that point.
Yeah.
That's so true.
So,
Like what's meant to be will be is we can't really have that much of an impact on
Or control.
We can try, and we do. We can control certain things, but I think the universe has its way of working itself out.
And so we know that if Tom wasn't a accountant, he'd be a marine biologist. But Terri, if you weren't doing what you're doing, what would you be?
No, I'd like to say that I would have stuck in the corporate law space, and maybe I'd be like a company secretary for an ASX listed company or something like that. That would be pretty cool. That's aiming pretty high, but I feel like that would be really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, I'd just be, I don't know, I also love like health and fitness and things like that too.
Yes.
So I'm always like, oh, maybe I'd be like a CrossFit coach or have a CrossFit gym or something like
Yeah.
that. But then again, I'm like, that's more of a hobby. I don't know whether you really want to mix hobby and pleasure. But yeah, anyway. Business.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks so much
Thanks
for
for
popping
coming
on.
No worries, thank you.
It's been so nice having you guys.
Yeah. If you like today's episode, please like, follow, share, subscribe, leave a comment.
Follow us on Instagram.
Follow us on all the
TikTok,
socials, all the things. And we'll see you next time.
See you next time. Catch ya. Bye.